Today I'm turning this into this. I asked my Discord server to submit songs, links in the description, and I found a song that I felt had potential, but I wanted to help finish it. As always, one of the first 500 commenters will win a free mastering done by me. Make sure to join the Discord channel, because I'm there a lot and I check demos and stuff, but I'll shut up now and let's dive into it. So this song is from NVB and it's called Alone, and this is a snippet of how it sounds. I'm just gonna skim through it.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are? I gave you my trust, but you treated me like I couldn't see. You feel the same if you were at the back of her mind.
So what I'm feeling is that the vocal is pretty nice, but the surrounding elements, they're a bit too chaotic. Some of the chords I think could maybe be changed, and the arrangement is overall a bit hectic maybe, and then it goes into this. So I'm liking the ideas, and I see a lot of potential here. There's something that I like a lot about this. It overall sounds a bit too over limited, and I think mixing it from the get-go again would be nice, as well as changing some of the chords and sounds. I'm just gonna give it my own twist, do what I would have done to finish it, and hopefully that's entertaining to you guys. Okay, so without further ado, these are the stems.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are?
So I personally don't like this chord.
You are.
I think it's too dissonant. I understand what it's trying to do, but I think maybe we could try something different. So that's what I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna open up a piano, keyscape, because I think the first note here is fine, an F. But then the next bass note is G sharp. I think maybe it could be, I think we should maybe just go to C sharp instead of a D sharp, so it's, and this one is the one that sticks out to me. It's too dissonant, so let me try and change that somehow. So instead of going to C, maybe because that sounds a bit cleaner. Maybe not this one though. Maybe we could go up to D sharp here and then into the C sharp. Or maybe that should go down. And then this to a G. Skip this one. And end up at a C, I think. And we could do a final note here, just to lead into it again. Okay, so I think that sounds a bit cleaner. I like that a bit more. This is how it was originally. And this is the new one. Still has some edge with the last chord, but I think it sounds a bit cleaner and I think it's gonna be easier to work with. So let's put this in under the vocal.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are? You were gone from the start, now you tear me apart.
I think that sounds, to me, better. And this is how the original used to start.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are?
Now, I think maybe we should just go for some simple sub thing instead of the whole piano thing. I think that could sound a bit cooler and give it some more edge rather than just static piano chords. So I'm gonna pull up re-spaced sort of stuff that I got from my friend Jay Pryor. Shout out to him. And let's get in the bass line here. Okay, so that sounds like this.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are? You were gone from the start, now you tear me apart.
I think that sounds pretty cool. It's a sound that's pretty in. It's a pretty popular sound with the Vice and Dinoro sound. So I think we should maybe run with this for now. Just eking it, giving it some spice. The vocal has a lot of resonances that I want to work on.
I'm alone in the dark.
Pretty sharp to the ear. So let's pull up a soothe maybe.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are? I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are?
It's closing it off a bit, but I think it sounds a bit better to the ear at least.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are? I'm alone in.
So this one's a resonant frequency, but it's not in the key of the song.
I'm alone in the dark.
Or sort of, but it just sounds very off. So I think we should remove this.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are?
And maybe remove some highs as well, because they're pretty sharp.
I'm alone in the dark, and
some mids off as well. I don't want to do mixing here, but just gonna do some slight.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are?
And I think it could be cool with short slap delay as well. That sounds like this now.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are?
And this was what we had before.
I'm alone in the dark, can I.
Sounds a bit better to me, but let's continue into the rest of the song. I really like this one. Sounds good.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are?
Still a bit sharp.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are? You were.
Okay, 2 sec, let me just do this pitch down on the bass. Okay, so it's pretty simple pitch down that's just gonna go every time.
I gave you my trust, but you treated me like.
Okay, so there the chords come in, I think. Need some rhythm there, definitely. I think a snap here instead of heavy chords could work. So I'm just gonna put in some snaps that I recorded from a friend who has really big fingers, and this is what happened.
Gave you my trust, but you treated me like I couldn't see. I thought you were the one, but I know that I'll never be the girl that you need. You need.
There's a lot of stuff happening. I think that's the biggest problem of this song is there's a lot of stuff happening a lot of the time. It would be nice with some rhythm elements though. Here, opening up Diva, I think this one could maybe work. It sounds pretty lame on its own.
Gave you my trust, but you treated me like I couldn't see. I thought you were the one, but I know. Gave you my trust, but you treated me like I
think maybe we can bring in the piano here, just very, very softly with a filter, maybe.
Gave you my trust, but you treated me like I couldn't see. I thought you were the one, but I know that I'll never be the girl that you need. You need.
And here we can drop out the sub ending.
You need.
Adding an impact here.
You need.
Maybe let's do a reverse into that as well.
Be the girl that you need. You need.
This has a pretty cool sound. I like it. It just doesn't fit entirely in the mix, I think.
You need.
Doesn't sound better, but I think it's a bit smarter because it doesn't attack you in the way that the previous one did. So I'm just gonna put a reverse here, cut out this, Control E Shift, and there we go. Reverse.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are?
Okay, so we're into this part. Because this is how it sounds in the original. There's a lot of things going on here, and I think we could strip it back a bit. This is taking up a lot of space. I understand that the clock sound is important to the song, but I think we could tone it down a bit. I think that works a bit better. It's just cleaning up stuff slightly. And that is massive. Okay, so in the original we have this. I think it's nice to get that rhythm in. I like that. Let's get it in somehow. So we have the Ghost producer here now. And let's find some other sound for that. I'm not sure what kind of sound would fit in here. I think it's a lot to keep the subline going the entire time here, so maybe we can drop it out a bit here. I don't think we have to introduce the drop melody just yet. Let's keep the piano actually a little while longer. If you were at the back of her mind. Okay, so now that my Ghost producer is gone, I'm not sure what to do, but I'll try. Maybe let's add a kick here. I like introducing that rhythm just to keep it going, so maybe we can add a bass line instead of the rolling bass. I mean the Reese bass. Guys, I'm pulling up a sub bass where I'm just gonna copy what I've done here. Oh wow. Let's change that to another sound. Punch in the balls. Maybe something simple like that. It's gonna be pretty rough. Guys, it goes into this now.
Just wiped away the dust from my eyes.
Into a build, pretty much. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing Mike Williams merch, there's a reason for that. And we continue in here. I think we should just skip the build for now and go straight into the drop. For one, I think the kick, I think it could punch through a bit better. So I'm using this kick from my Z remix. Just gonna build it from the bottom up, and this is what we have. I like that. It's just something about it that I really like. It has that Martin Garrix vibe with a sort of a vocal chop that's a bit weird, but it sounds cool. I like it. And so now we have a pro producer back here. Let's find the resonant frequency of the vocal thingy. There's a couple here. Let's take this one as well. Let's add a bit speak. I think that detunes it slightly. Gives it some more character as well. Let's sidechain it. And maybe we should add like a layer 12 semitones under it, so it just beefens it up a bit. Let's beef it up a bit. Saturate it as well. This is the bass line we have. I think we could do something else there, maybe. Because these are the chords. What was the melody again? I think maybe something like that. It's a bit too cheesy. It's a pretty nice foundation, I think. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I'm just trying to find out the harmonic foundation of the song pretty much, so that we can start on the bass line. So this is how the original goes. So we've obviously changed the chords a bit. Let's match that then. I'm just gonna distort this. Okay, add some claps and stuff. I felt like it overall needed a bit harder drums, so this is very distorted. It's from Riot with my song with Brooks. It has this slap delay that I think could work for this song. This is how that sounded before. This is how it sounds now. Maybe it hits a bit harder, I think. This is an important part of the element. I want to try and keep this. I think it could be done a bit cleaner, but I think I'll keep it for now and go on with a subline. I mean a bass line, a proper bass line. So I'm using the init patch here in Diva, distorting it a lot, and we'll see, maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. I know I'm going away from the original idea, but if I skip the super sauce and just do like a lead sort of like this, if I do that right, I think it could be a bit more unique, which I feel is missing a bit here because it's sounding a bit too Garrix in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Let's see what I can come up with, and if it sucks, then I suck and you can dislike the video. Because I'm trying to use an 808 here. So what I'm trying to do is go for a bit of a more minimalistic approach. Not sure if you guys like it, but I think maybe it's something. Let me drop out everything here again, maybe. Maybe like... Maybe do like a reverse into the second clap here. An extra clap here. You can download all of these samples below, by the way. Okay, so the lead I'm using is a Cashmere preset in Serum. It's just sort of fit the vibe of the original. I think I just want to overdrive it a bit. Upward compression, maybe some. Maybe not OTT it. But I definitely want to play a lot with reverb here. I think that's going to be very, very important. This preset is called Huge Cathedral. Oh, that's dope. I think if we automate this, it's going to sound pretty cool. So I'm going to make some clean reverses of that synth. I think that's going to be pretty important. So I'm just going to remove everything, all the secondary notes, and play that one through. And we can reverse that pretty easily. So here we have some reverses. Because I was making reverses and this kind of sounded a bit cool. So very cool. That's all. I'm gonna shut up now and continue. I feel like we need some slap stuff and some effects. Alright, let's introduce this melody or idea sort of a bit better in the build-up. I think that would be a smart idea. Okay, so I want to see if I can maybe form and shift the vocal chop a bit just to make it sound a bit fatter. Okay, I want to put some bit crusher on the bass just to make it pop a little bit because it's muddy, it's a bit muddy, maybe. I think that works. Guys, it's sounding very distorted right now, but I sort of like the sound of it. I think we should enter some hi-hats here. Very simple hi-hats. I think I'm gonna layer it just a little bit maybe. Okay, just added the harmony. That major chord. Can't do that, but that would have been a bit funny. Guess I think stop the drop there. Now what I want to do is continue arranging the song. Okay, so after the drop, I think we should just go into this vocal, second verse.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are?
It just keeps on going until here. And then into here.
Gave you my trust, but you treated me like I couldn't see.
And then we repeat that. That would probably be the whole arrangement. Just that. I think that it's the most efficient thing for this track. So let's try and work a bit on the build, but then I think we're getting close to a sort of more finished result. So basically what I'm doing is just adding the drop filter down here. Adding crash. I feel like it's lacking a bit of punch in the build-up, so I'm just adding a little something and some more somethings. Okay, so this is pretty much how I would finish this song. If it was my song, I probably messed it up a bit for a lot of you, but this is sort of how I felt the song would be best and be the most playable to DJs and stuff like that. To me, it sounds a bit more unique now, but let me know what you guys think and I'll play it through now.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are? You were gone from the start, now you tear me apart. I gave you my trust, but you treated me like I couldn't see. I thought you were the one, but I know that I'll never be the girl that you need. You need. You feel the same if you were at the back of her mind. Suddenly the rain has wiped away the dust from my eyes.
And then that pretty much repeats itself again. And as a reminder, this is how it sounded before.
I'm alone in the dark, can I be where you are? Gave you my trust, but you treated me like back of her mind. Suddenly.
So it had a lot of potential, a lot of good ideas. Shout out to NVB for this track and for sending me the stems. I appreciate it, and I'm sorry for probably messing it up a bit for you, but this is how I would have finished it. I hope it was interesting with the chords or anything of the decisions that I made and how I would arrange it. I would actually maybe even start the song with the melody before this.
I'm alone.
No, I like that actually. Okay, I'll shut up now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys. I'm probably gonna do this again. So join the Discord and see you guys there. Bye.